That's a woman understanding that, because remember, women are professional anglers and they always gonna go after the big fish. And so she decided to get with this guy and push a couple kids out.
What did a 23-year-old girl see in an 86-year-old man?
Just give me my money!
No physical attraction at all.
Ever.
Ever.
Damn!
What did you say?
All right, welcome back. So you saw in the clip, we're going to talk about hypergamy on this episode of The Purple Pill. So welcome back. I'm your host. And I want to give you guys, this is an exercise, it is homework. And I want you to, this weekend, if you have the ability, I want you to go out. And if you go out, I want you to go to a mall. And so don't laugh. There are still shopping malls around. Most of the malls nowadays are outdoors, but there are still some inside malls. But I want you to go and just walk around, and I want you to observe. And here's the example or the visual that I'm going to give you. And because I've seen it, and I'm certain you've seen it, and in hindsight is always 20. You'll see this attractive woman, and usually she'll be pushing a baby carriage because she has either a couple kids or several kids, but at least a kid. And then you're going to see this other guy, and that guy is going to be, now on pause, I'm heavy on the pause, but this guy's going to be this out of shape. They look so opposite. They look so different than each other. And that light bulb should go off in your head and be like, oh, I see what's happening. That's hypergamy. That's a woman understanding that, because remember, women are professional anglers and they always going to go after the big fish. And so she decided to get with this guy and push a couple kids out, and she got what she desired. She ended up marrying into the money, or marrying up. And so hypergamy is just basically, it's going up a level or two, because women, not all women, but some women are here, and the higher value male, at least the higher earning male, is here. Her goal is to get here to then surpass that. So if you go out this weekend, hey, if you go out to go eat at it could be a casual dining restaurant, I want you to look at the different couples that come in, because you're going to see her, she's going to have some designer on. She's going to have a Rock of Gibraltar on her ring, on her finger. Right? It's going to be a huge diamond ring. Then they might be getting out of S-Class or a G-Wagon or getting out of something. And I want you to look at this guy who, if he didn't have that bread, if he didn't have the money, she would not look at him in a damn dream. But that's what we're dealing with. And that's why I showed that previous clip with Anna Nicole Smith and J. Howard Marshall. And that's clearly hypergamy. That's somebody who's is taking advantage of someone else. And you want to know the real truth? It's not even, I'm not even speaking down on women, because the real truth is that as men, you should be, or we need to collectively understand our emotional intelligence. We got to understand the ability to read the room. You should be able to understand if some woman coming for you in terms of she acting like she really with you heavy and she supposed to be down with you and this and that. And because a lot of times we give ourselves away. We'll tell her our profession. We'll tell these women what we're doing. Oh, I've done this, I do this, I do that, because we're trying to impress her, right? Because let's be frank, be real. Attractive women often get everybody's attention. And so that's the real truth. That's the honest truth. And so nobody wants to not be with someone who's attractive, who got it going on, because you can appraise the value of your partner. When you go out sometimes, you dressed up. Look at the number, ladies, if you got your dude, your husband, look at the number of ladies turn their head. You could tell when somebody's looking at your dude. Guys, the same way. You go out with that woman on your arm and go look and watch how many dudes just, it may not say anything, right? Most people respectful. They still gonna look and be wondering, like, damn, what's going on? Wow, they got it going on. Like, wow, look, lucky guy. Or so we think. All right, so let's talk about some of the reasons I believe that women have now, and well, I won't say now, because nothing new under the sun. Things have been happening right since the beginning of time, but we're just in the information age, so we have the best seats in the house. We clearly see what's going on. So that's why you have YouTube and all these other forms of social media. It's not even necessarily, well, it is expository, it's exposing stuff so that we can better educate ourselves and whatnot. But I'm gonna tell you one of the main reasons that women are in this relentless mode for hypergamous reasons is, I would say, based off of the economy. So there's the economic reality. You have the housing costs, and I remember this old meme or this old comedy parody where this brother came on, he said rent too damn high. And so rent too damn high in most cases. Mortgages is too damn high. I just recently read a report a couple of days ago, and I believe it said the national debt was currently at 40 trillion. I believe it was trillion, and it is going to go up, I believe, another 10 trillion. So the national debt may end up being about 50 million, probably even more. You got, again, inflation, you got student debt, you got all these different things that these women are vying for. And so, to be honest, they're tired. They're waiting tables. They're tired of working at McDonald's. They're tired of being, I don't think Backpage out anymore. Some women are tired of doing that. Now, there are other sisters that are high earners that they have doctorates and masters and they're getting it done. So I'm not talking about them, but you have other women, right, unestablished women that will never get to a certain income level simply because they're just not cut out for it, or they don't make the best decisions and whatnot. And so they're looking for somebody else to come and save them. And so you have the more soft life. So women, they have been, promiscuous all around and up the block and doing X, Y, Z. And then all of a sudden they feel as if they should be rewarded, or I call it retired. That's the golden parachute. That's find a man, high earner, that's a bigger person or brother, and it can be at a minimum of 100K really ain't a lot of money nowadays, but still that's better than $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. So at a minimum, if he's at 100K, he's gonna bring home a certain amount. And so women they're to the idea. And so this is why you see these trends on TikTok, you see these trends on Threads and on Instagram. You will see people or women saying, oh yeah, opposites attract. And all these years I only dated these kind of men, but then when I met Harry came in, Harry funds my lifestyle, Harry does all this stuff, and Harry's just oblivious because Harry don't understand game at all. You understand? And so what happens is Harry got, and Harry gets suffered into being with that one. Basically, Harry got cold because Hannah Nicole is the poster child for hypergamy. I call her the queen of hypergamy, and God rest her soul. But it is what it is. And again, if you question what I'm saying, go back and look at the first part of that clip. She clearly said that she had no attraction to this man. If you have no attraction to this dude, then why are you there? Point blank. So, all right, we're gonna talk about two types of women. We're gonna talk about, and this may sound cliche, but I'm still gonna say what I need to say. So you have from a biblical sense. Not everybody believes it, right? But I believe it's part of my foundation. You have your Proverbs 31 woman and your Proverbs 5 woman. So now, by all intents and purposes, the Proverbs 31 woman is a woman of integrity. That woman is humble. That woman is willing to go into the trenches with you. So if you on hard times, keyword, if you fall on hard times or are on hard times, and she's standing by your side and being of integrity and being supportive, that's a virtuous woman. Now, the opposite of that is obviously a Proverbs 5 woman. She's the opposite. What's happening today is a lot of the Proverbs 5 women, you gotta understand, some individuals understand, they know how to read the room. They learn or know, or they've mastered emotional intelligence. And so what the Proverbs 5 women are doing, they're rebranding themselves and making themselves look like they are actually a Proverbs 31 woman when really they're not. And so here's a case in point. So think about, when I say rebranding, think about your favorite basketball team or whatever team. We use sports as an example. Every once in a while, a team or franchise, they will change their uniform color. They will change their helmet. They will change their emblem because they want to do what? Attract a bigger fan base. And so this is what Proverbs 5 women are starting to do, is they appear to be virtuous, but they understand when they engage with certain type of men, they're going to be like, oh, he'll sucker. I got my hooks in the guy. So she's able to pull that off until you say, I do. And so then when you say, I do, and there's no prenuptial agreement, then you are in harm's way simply. And then don't let her have children with you. Now, if it goes south, you're going to lose most of your estate. Point blank. Now, It's just money, but it's just something to think about. And so people or men need to be more cognizant and understand discernment. Understand that. What's the difference between a Proverbs 31 woman versus a Proverbs 5 woman? So here's my purple pill take, then the video gonna be over with. And let me say this real quick. So what's my overall opinion on hypergamy? This is what I would think about hypergamy. Number one, hypergamy isn't necessarily sin. It's not necessarily a bad thing. And I've already alluded to in a couple segments of the video, simply because until people understand what's happening to them, I won't say they deserve for it to happen to them, but everybody got to come of age. Everybody has to understand what's happening, right? You be out to go to New York City, for instance, right? And you got these daddies like the games on the side of the road, and they were like, "Hey, come here, hey, I want you to do this, and I want, hey, pick the cup and do it." You understand? So until you understand that's a hustle, the key is you don't play it. You act like you ain't hear them, you just mind your business and you keep going, right? If you engage with that, then, well, things gonna happen. You could end up losing a lot of money. That's on you. That's not on the person that's running the game. That's on you. And so men, make sure you understand before, or if you are engaging with a woman and you thinking she might be the one, start sitting back and thinking about, or not even thinking about, start observing how she behaves. Start observing the different types of things, because there's nothing that worse feeling than getting with somebody and says marrying them, and they were only after your wallet because they have their investment strategy. And now she has your investment portfolio, and then those things where hey, more soup with your meal, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna have much of anything if it goes south. And in today's time, it is so politically and socially charged that it could go off at any moment, like the fourth act in Chernobyl, and then you could be literally in ruins. So I think that women are going to be women, men are going to be men. On the other end, when you're dealing with a much, I guess, older man like younger women, let's be real and be honest, and he wants the body and she wants the bread. So really it's a win. Theoretically, it's transactional. Damn near everything is actually transactional. So let me know what y'all think. What do y'all think? Y'all think hypergamy wrong? Do you think it's okay? Do you think that the person deserves to get treated a certain type of way if they can't figure out why that woman is with them and whatnot, and she's running the game, they clearly not paying attention to it, and they clearly don't see it? So we'll see y'all on the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. This is Purple Pill. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm out.